Hey y'all, come take a walk with me. So I'm doing my walk, my quick walk. I'm trying to get some steps in for the day, but thought I'd jump on here because I keep thinking about this. Daniel has lost an entire decade, literally 10 years. Even for me, thinking that this is what I've been doing, fighting for Daniel for the last 10 years. And it brings me to this. Sometimes little things, simple things like this. Taking a walk makes me sad because it's simple things like this. You realize how you can be stripped of your freedom. Daniel cannot just pick up and decide to go outside and get fresh air. It's at a certain time on a certain day for a certain amount of time. Like, he just doesn't get to go out anytime he wants to. And it brings me to talk about this. Like, what would you do if you lost your entire 30s? Not a weekend, not a year, like literally an entire decade, an entire chapter of adulthood just gone. And that's what happened to Daniel Holtzclaw. And it's not just because of justice, but because of corruption, sealed files, and a system that refuses to admit it was wrong. Daniel didn't just lose time. He lost milestones that can never be replaced. His 30s, our 30s are when people usually build their careers. We start families, buy homes, make memories, grow into themselves. It's when people figure out who they are and who they want to become. All of that was taken from Daniel. Meanwhile, the same people, positions, and government institutions who caused this continue to seal the forensic analyst records. They keep blocking the independent review for nearly a decade. They stay silent. They lie to the public and say they reviewed the case when they didn't. They protect the institution instead of protecting the truth. The forensic files are still under wraps. The former forensic analyst admits to destroying evidence. And the people in power pretend nothing happened. So ask yourself this. If the state of Oklahoma truly believed the conviction was solid, why is everything still sealed? What are they afraid of? What are they hiding? Now pause for a moment and put yourself in Daniel's shoes. What happened in your 30s? Did you travel? Did you get married? Did you hold your children? Did you buy a house? Did you build a business? Did you just figure life out? Now imagine being locked away and missing every one of those moments for a crime you never committed. Imagine the world celebrating holidays, birthdays, promotions, and milestones, while yours were reduced to bars, concrete, and isolation. And imagine everyone moving forward while your life is frozen. Daniel didn't lose a decade because of evidence. He lost it because the state refuses to admit it made a mistake. He lost it because the truth is sealed in the files at the Oklahoma Court of Criminal Appeals that no one is allowed to talk about. He lost it because politics mattered more than justice. It goes back to everything that I've talked about over the last 10 years. If this state can take 10 years from Daniel, they could take 10 years from anyone. And ask yourself, honestly, what would losing your entire 30s look like for you? What would you have missed? And then now ask yourself the harder question. Why is the state of Oklahoma still fighting so hard to keep the truth sealed? Why? Daniel deserves a fair review. The evidence deserves daylight. And Oklahoma owes the truth to the people. Learn more at freedanielholtzclaw.com. And then if you have any tips on Daniel's case and those involved, call 1-833-OKC-TIPS. Because no one's 30s, no one's life should be collateral damage for corruption. Thank you. Thanks for coming with me on my walk. Maybe we'll have more of these walks and talk more about Daniel's case because that's what we need. We need more discussions. People asking the questions to people. Why is this happening? Why is Oklahoma still wanting to keep everything sealed? What is the state hiding? We all know what it is, but of course they don't want to admit to anything that they did wrong. But we have to keep pushing. Thank you guys. Bye-bye.